Hello everyone, and today we're back on another episode of DIY embroidery. This this is the process. This is our thing and our muse. Same as last video. So the last episode that we had, I was working on the leaves. No, branches. The branches for the leaves, which consisted of a backstitch, which we saw last week, that looked like it's not there. Oh, backstitch. Which is that one? Oh, it's probably backwards. That's fine. So today we're going to be attempting to do the little flowers on here, the white ones, because the other ones are kind of like buds, of the flowers. I mean, there's like a few little knots, but you'll see. So today we're going to try to see if I can work on these little white flowers with the yellow in the middle. Hopefully it turns out fine. I didn't get to finish the other one, the other lines, but I figured I might as well start on the flowers because those you can actually see a little bit better, since this one kind of literally blends in with what's already there. Maybe because I used this string that kind of blends in with the white chalk of the already drawn on little figure that we have there. But hopefully it'll be fine. So looking at our little paper, you can see that the flowers, like the actual leaves of, like the petals of the white flowers, I don't know what kind of flower it's supposed to be, but it's supposed to be using a straight stitch with 3 strands. So I'm going to have to separate one of the white strings, one of the threads, because one piece of thread, like one floss of the thread, has 6 strands in total, and since it only calls for 3, then you have to separate the strands. So we're just gonna take one little piece just to get it ready. And if you look, you can see, like, see if you can focus on this. There's like multiple little strands. You see, like random. You see, we're going to have to separate that. And it says 3. Oh no, 4. No, 3 strands. 3 strands. So that's what we are going to start in order to prep for it. The last one that I did for the branch for the other leaves, I think it was also 3. I think most of the things that you have to do for this one require 3. Because if you do it with an extra one, it comes out a little too thick and you might not be able to go through completely with it. And I'm not a professional. I don't know how to do this exactly. Precisely why I have the book ready, just in case I forget how to do a certain one or need some more explaining, because the paper that comes with the little DIY kit gives you some kind of instruction on the back, but it's not that clear. Like, it just says 1, 2, 3, basically. And I was like, I need a little bit more than that. No, I need a little bit more visual than just one picture for one stitch. Okay, so I think I separated it. Oh, kind of got knotted. Hopefully this is a 3. Yeah. So here's like a better view of the 3 strands. that I was trying to separate from the one thread. This one was the other one. It kind of got crumbled up, but I'll try to see if I can salvage it later. And now I'm going to take a few seconds to try to thread this with the needle. So as you can see here, I was able to finally thread the thing. It was much easier than last time. I don't know why the other string wanted to act so tough. And I kind of did already a little knot right there. You can hardly see it. I'm gonna do another one just in case. I don't know if you're supposed to do that. I just like to do it so when I like thread it through the fabric, it actually stays there and it doesn't just come loose and everything just fall apart. There's two parts to the flower. To the white flower, which is the white little petals, and then the yellow little, like, I guess they're supposed to be like the little beads or like the little seeds of a real flower, but they're like French knots on here. Like that's the kind of stitch that it is. So I think I'm going to start just with the petals and then work from there. Okay, so we're going to start with the first one. I think I'm going to start with this one just because it's like bare. No, try to get it. Let's see, maybe if I can probably get you to see it. There's a lot of little random little line. Just hoping it looks like not like just a bunch up mess. Let's see, there goes the needle. Do you hear that? It's so satisfying. Hearing that little. Okay, so you just for the straight stitch, it's not that complicated, I think so far. It's literally just going in and then pulling it all the way out and then bringing it to the end of the other line and then just doing that. I mean, that's how it looks on here, which is this one, just to make a bunch of lines, which is essentially what the petals are in this kind of line picture thing. You see, like, can you see that little line right there? Okay, let's try another one to make sure that like actually doing it correctly. Hopefully. I mean, it. I don't know. Like, it seems too easy to be it. Yeah, out in, out in. Okay, yeah. We're on the right path. We don't have to read. Barely. I used the whole string. I don't know if you're supposed to use part of it. I just thought it'd be easier to just see that one and see how long it lasts. And if there's any left over, you can just jump over to the next flower so you can start the other petals for the other flowers. I mean, that's how I'm going to do it. I don't know if that's the correct way, if you're supposed to cut a little piece of thread for each flower so it doesn't get all mixed up in the back, because that's what it looks like from the back. But we'll see. Just gonna keep doing that. Okay, that's what we have so far. Okay, we're gonna check in a few minutes, see how far we got. So, as you can see, we are able to complete our little flower. Do you see the little like white one? See, compared to this one, you couldn't see that one before because it's the same color almost. It's a little line, as I said before, but this one you can see more, and it's literally just straight lines. Not that bad. I couldn't mess that part up. Anyways, now we're gonna try to do the little, see if you can see there, just a little print of where the French knots are supposed to be. So let's try to do that super quick. kind of realized that I was doing the French knots wrong per usual. I never get it right the first time, but then I realized what I do wrong, and so that is what it looks like now. You see they kind of look like tiny little buds in between the flower, which is exactly what we were going for. So like, round of applause for that. But anyways, that is our flower. And so that is the same thing that I'm going to continue doing for that one. So I think for today that would be it. And then for the next video, we're going to probably move on to the leaves, like the actual leaf parts, where we can try the leaf stitch, which is right there. Anyways, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video, where maybe we'll have more of these flowers done and we'll get to do the leaves. Bye. Thank you.